Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about my project Use It and what I am replacing my products that were tested on animals with cruelty-free replacements are. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. So, buckle in, it's going to be a long one. Here we go. The first thing that I had listed was my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Foundation. The foundation I've been using instead is this Physicians Formula Youthful Wear. This is not a similar texture foundation. This one is much more full coverage and much more matte looking. So I'm still looking for something that's kind of glowy like the Healthy Skin was, but I have been enjoying this just for different reasons. Then I had a CoverGirl Clean Pressed Powder, and I replaced it with the e.l.f. Translucent Mattifying Powder. I had a Revlon Photo Ready Concealer, which is like a stick form concealer. I really did like that product. The concealer that I've been using is by NYX, and it is the, full coverage concealer. The full coverage concealer. Obviously this is not in stick format. Now NYX was just bought by L'Oreal. L'Oreal tests on animals, NYX doesn't, so it's kind of up to you how you feel about that. But this product's pretty good in my opinion. Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin. Now Urban Decay is owned by L'Oreal. Urban Decay doesn't test on animals, L'Oreal does. But I was just trying to use it up because it needed to be used up. The replacement that I've been using is this Too Faced Shadow Insurance in Candlelight, which is also shimmery, just like the Primer Potion in Sin is. I also really like the original Shadow Insurance. I had a MAC Bare Study Paint Pot, which dried up before I could finish using it, and I haven't found anything to replace it yet. I really liked that in the Maybelline Color Tattoos, and I haven't found a comparable product. So if you guys know of any cruelty-free products, preferably affordable like the Maybelline Color Tattoos, that are similar, let me know about those down below. And then I had a couple of gel eyeliners. I had a L'Oreal Hip Brown gel liner and a MAC gel liner in Blitz and Glitz, which was just a black gel liner with a little bit of shimmer in it. And I've replaced them with the Physicians Formula shimmer strips. This is the one that's for blue eyes, and the reason why I got this is because it had a brown and had a black that happened to have shimmer in it. I used up a lot of the black. I really, really like these, but I've heard really good things too about the Wet n Wild ones as well as Essence, and they're a lot more affordable. So maybe I will try that one next. MAC Warm Soul Blush. I have not finished up, but I've been using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed, which I'm wearing right now, and it looks very, very similar. Now Tarte was just bought by a parent company that tests on animals. I had bought it before that happened, but there we go. So that's what I've been using instead of this. And then I also had a MAC blush in Peachy Keen. I think that this e.l.f. blush in Candid Coral is a very similar shade. So I'm liking this as well. Then I had a Maybelline Dream Mousse blush. I didn't end up finishing that up. It dried out and I couldn't get the product out, so I ended up throwing it away. I haven't found a replacement, but I haven't been looking for a replacement for that because I don't really miss it. Benefit Benetint I have replaced with the Josie Maran Magic Marker Lip Stain. This one's in the shade Jitterbug. Now this comes with a pen, and it's supposed to be for lips and cheeks. So this makes it easier to use for lips than the Benetint was, but more difficult to use for cheeks. It's a little bit more pink, but that's what I replaced that with. And then my Benefit High Beam, I finished that up, and I've been using NARS Coco Cabana. Now NARS is owned by a company that does test, but I already had this, and I think it's a pretty comparable product. I think that they're almost dupes of each other. This one is a little bit more shimmery, but this is a little more pricey, I think, so I don't know that I would buy this, but I had it. I also really like this e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pink-tastic, which it's called a blush, but it's definitely a highlight. And I'm wearing this on my cheeks right now. My mascaras. I was using the Clinique High Impact Mascara and the Rimmel Wow Lash. What I've been using lately is this Flower Zoom In Ultimate Mascara, which you can get at Walmart. And I've also really been enjoying the Milani Total Lash Cover, which I think is my new holy grail. The Essence I Heart Volume, Extreme Volume or something like that is really, really good as well. Now Milani, there's some controversy about recently whether or not it's cruelty-free or not. I believe based on my research that it is cruelty-free, but you kind of have to figure out where you stand on that whole thing. The thing is, there was an email sent out and they were like, no, we test on animals. And then Milani had a huge uproar that was like, no, 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 we absolutely do not. This was someone who didn't know what they were talking about. And then immediately after that, certified through PETA. So to me, that sounds like a company that is legit, but some people feel differently about it. I had a Dior BB cream sample that I used up. I have not replaced it just because I don't really like BB cream that much. I had quite a few different lipsticks. I'm going to talk about some color dupes, and I'm also going to talk about some formulas that I really like. I had Clinique Rose Aglow and MAC Syrup, which are both very mauve-y, and I've replaced those with e.l.f. Matte Lip Color. And it's a like chubby pen, and this is the shade. It's very, very mauve, which is fabulous because I love it. And this is in the shade, sorry, Tea Rose. And then I had a whole bunch of different red ones. I had Clinique Spiced Apple, Revlon Crimson, and MAC Russian Red. And my new favorite red is this Milani Red Label. Now, we already talked a little bit about Milani, so it's up to you whether or not you would use this. But this is a really pretty orangey tone sort of red. And then this is not a color dupe, but these remind me a lot of the Revlon lip butters. This is by Flower, and I think it's called Flower Lip Butter in Princess and Peony. I'm wearing this on my lips right now, and it's a super, kind of like the MAC Luster's sort of lip color where it's kind of sheer on your lips, which I really enjoy. I know some people aren't too crazy about it. The only thing I don't like about these is the packaging is a little bulky, and this tends to fall off. So that's annoying. And then my CoverGirl lip stains, I've replaced again with this Josie Maran lip stains. And I had Clinique glosses and matte glosses, and I've been using NYX glosses as well as some Tarte glosses. And then lastly, I had some L'Oreal hip shadows and some MAC eyeshadows, and these are not color dupes, but they are texture dupes. Too Faced. I think these are the most amazing eyeshadows ever, and every single time I use them, I'm like, why did I ever use anything else? So I love, love, love Too Faced. Love Too Faced. The other thing that I would really like to find a dupe for is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows that had the little presser in it, especially in the shade Amber Rush. I really, really liked that shade. And I found some similar shades, but I haven't found anything similar in texture. So if you know anything about that, let me know in the comments. I hope you all enjoyed my replacements video. This is by no means all the different brands. They just happen to be my favorite brands. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite cruelty-free brand is. And thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to y'all soon. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Bye.